we're first-generation Greeks, myself and my sister. My parents were both born in Greece. My dad is close to Sparta, and my mother is very close to Kalamata. My dad, when he met my mother, they got married. My mother actually worked at a cleaner's on Lake Street, and my dad was a dishwasher at a restaurant. He moved up as a cook, and then he worked at different restaurants, cooking all along. Until 1975, him and my Uncle Steve, they started a restaurant in Thorold at the Pine Plaza called Pine Center Restaurant. So it was the two families, and then eventually my uncle and aunt got out of it, and it was my parents, and we had it from 1975, and we sold it in 2000. Back in the day, my sister, she was doing dishes. I think she was probably 9 or 10 years old, and I would try to help out, but I loved the kitchen. I would stand there and watch my dad cook all day. Eventually, I was opening up the kitchen by myself on Sundays. I was 12 years old, actually. I had a passion for cooking back then. It's pretty much, you're raised into it. I was in the factory actually from 95, because we had one child and we had another one on the way, and until 03 I was in a bad car accident, and by then my parents got back into the business, buying a restaurant on Lake Street, and we had that for 15 years, and everybody knows the story that we're not there anymore, and we looked and George's was born. Coming here, we found this location, and the owners were looking to sell, and there was so much to do. It was a $1.3 million sale and renovation combined. It was 13 months. But you know what? The design my brother-in-law did was absolutely amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous, this restaurant. We did a lot of it on the fly that night. We had a task at hand, put our heads down, try to make it work. It's harder now. Even after 7 years, it's harder because when you're, knock on wood, we're successful, you have to maintain being successful. We've made a name for ourselves as being a go-to place in the city. My dad's going to be 78 years old, and he's here before me. I roll in about 8:30 in the morning. We sit, I have my coffee, he has his glass of water, and we chat for a half hour, and he's gone. But I'm here from 8:30 till probably 11:30 at night. I do take some afternoons off. I'll head home and jump in the pool for a bit and see my wife because, God bless her. I would have been divorced 3 times if I had any other woman. She does all the bookkeeping. She's got her home office. Brian, my oldest son, he worked as a cook here. When my youngest son came back from school from South Carolina, he was working as a server. It was a good job for them, but it's not something, I force upon. For me, this is my passion. We're all friends here. I love all my staff. They're great people. They're the reason why I'm successful just as much as me being here. That's the one thing here that I've been very fortunate with. We have a core staff of people. I think the majority of our staff has been here more than 5 years. I've known Daniela since I think I was probably 10, 11 years old. I mean, without Daniela, it'd be very, very hard for me to run this place. She's an integral part of this place. Good food. Good service, good price, good portion. A lot of the recipes come from what I used to eat growing up. I get a lot of ideas from my Cisco rep. We go to stir sessions up in Woodstock. It's fun. It's nice to create. I renovated the patio. We spent $150,000 on that patio, made it a 4-season patio and closed it. Furnace underneath. It was the end of February, and we opened it up for 3 weeks. It was packed every night, and the day that they came to put the railings on the outside, they shut us down. So it was, okay, takeout. Let's go. We came up with a great idea for our chicken kebab. It helped us, it helped our customers, and most important, it helps community care. We still donate. To date, we're almost at $46,000. We thrive through takeout, and that's from our customer base. I mean, they could have gone anywhere, and they chose us. I'll always have my, if you want to say, thumb on the kitchen. Retirement? I talk about it, but I think I have a few years left. I still have a passion for it. I love the business.